We share this planet with countless creatures, some fascinating, some terrifying. But few make your skin crawl quite like spiders. These eight-legged giants seem straight out of a nightmare, with some reaching massive sizes that almost defy reality. Some can outrun their prey, while others ambush from the shadows. And a few are even venomous enough to kill small animals. Brace yourself as we count down the 10 largest spiders in the world, and trust me, by the time you reach number 1, you might start checking your surroundings more carefully. Number 10. The sand-dwelling huntsman spider. Kicking off our list is the sand-dwelling huntsman spider, or Cerberus aravensis, the largest spider in the Middle East. Discovered in Israel in 2009, this nocturnal predator is built for stealth and speed. It lurks beneath the sand, waiting patiently for insects and small lizards to wander too close. Then, in the blink of an eye, it strikes, grabbing its prey with lightning-fast reflexes. With a leg span of 5.5 inches, roughly the size of a rat, this spider blends seamlessly into its desert environment, making it nearly invisible to the untrained eye. If you ever find yourself walking across the sandy dunes of Israel, be careful where you step. Number 9. The Brazilian wandering spider. This isn't just one of the largest spiders on Earth. It's also the most venomous. Known as the armed spider, it holds a spot in the Guinness World Records for having venom that can cause paralysis, severe pain, and even death if untreated. With a leg span of over 6 inches, 15 centimeters, this highly aggressive predator doesn't spin webs like most spiders. Instead, it roams the jungles of Brazil, Colombia, and Peru, actively hunting for prey, which includes insects, lizards, and even small mammals. And when threatened, it raises its front legs, sways menacingly, and launches an attack at full force. If you see one, do yourself a favor. Back away slowly. Number 8. The camel spider. The camel spider has been the subject of wild rumors, with some claiming it's large enough to devour camels or fast enough to chase down humans at lightning speed. While these myths are exaggerated, this creature is still terrifying in its own right. Technically not a true spider, the camel spider is actually a close relative of scorpions, but it moves and hunts like something straight out of a horror movie. Growing up to 6 inches in size, it boasts powerful jaws capable of tearing flesh apart in a single bite. What's even more unsettling is its incredible speed. It can sprint at 10 miles per hour, which is as fast as a human running at full speed. If one of these creatures starts charging toward you, don't panic. It's not attacking, but rather chasing your shadow for shade. Still, that's hardly a comforting thought when a giant fang-filled predator is racing in your direction. Number 7. The Hercules baboon spider. One of Africa's largest arachnids, the Hercules baboon spider, is a rare and powerful hunter. Reaching 8 inches in size, this spider gets its name from the baboon-like appearance of its legs. But don't be fooled by its unusual name. This is a fierce predator. Unlike many tarantulas, this one is aggressive and will not hesitate to attack when disturbed. It bares its fangs, produces a loud hissing sound, and lunges at anything that threatens it. Some exotic pet collectors keep them, but considering their nasty temper, it might not be the best idea. Number 6. Raja's tiger spider. This Sri Lankan tarantula is a living nightmare for anyone afraid of spiders. It can reach 8 inches in leg span, and here's the worst part. It sometimes hides in people's homes. This lightning-fast predator lurks in dark corners, under beds, behind furniture, and inside shoes. If you're ever visiting Sri Lanka, you might want to double-check your surroundings before sleeping. Oh, and did we mention it's also highly venomous? Not the kind of house guest you'd want to stumble upon in the middle of the night. Number 5. The Colombian giant tarantula. If you thought all giant spiders were deadly monsters, think again. The Colombian giant tarantula is proof that not all terrifying-looking creatures are out to get you. But that doesn't make it any less intimidating. Measuring a massive 9 inches in leg span, this hairy beast looks like it crawled straight out of a horror movie, with its black body, brown hairs, and eerie reddish markings. Despite its monstrous appearance, this tarantula is actually one of the more docile members of its species. Instead of going after humans, it prefers to feast on insects, small rodents, and other tiny creatures. Its bite isn't deadly, but if you're someone who can't stand massive hairy spiders lurking in the dark, then encountering this one in the wild might still send you running in the opposite direction. Number 4. The Brazilian giant red tarantula. One of the largest spiders in South America, this beast can grow up to 10 inches. But what makes it stand out is its maternal instinct. Unlike most spiders that abandon their eggs, this tarantula stays with its young and even helps them escape the egg sac. It might be massive and terrifying, but in the spider world, it's also one of the best parents. 3. The Brazilian salmon pink tarantula. Don't be fooled by the name. This 10-inch, 25 centimeters predator isn't interested in salmon. Instead, it hunts lizards, frogs, and even mice. It has a unique defense mechanism. It flicks tiny, irritating hairs at threats before launching a full-on attack. Once it captures its prey, it spits digestive enzymes onto the flesh to liquefy it before eating. If that doesn't sound terrifying enough, its venom is strong enough to paralyze small animals. Definitely not something you want crawling up your leg. Number 2. The Giant Huntsman spider. If the idea of a massive lightning-fast spider sends shivers down your spine, then meet the Giant Huntsman spider, a creature that seems designed to haunt your worst fears. With an enormous 12-inch leg span, this Asian native arachnid isn't just big, it's also one of the fastest spiders on Earth. Unlike most spiders that rely on webs, the huntsman prefers speed and stealth, allowing it to outrun and ambush its prey with terrifying precision. What makes it even more unsettling is its incredible agility. It can run sideways, climb smooth surfaces like glass, and squeeze into the tightest of spaces. You might think that shutting your windows and doors will keep it out, but think again. This wall-crawling predator can find its way into places you never expected, making it one of the most dreaded spiders to encounter in the wild, or worse, in your home. Number 1. The Goliath Birdeater. Towering over all other spiders, the Goliath Birdeater holds the title of the largest spider in the world, boasting a staggering 12-inch leg span, as big as a dinner plate. Native to the dense rainforests of South America, this colossal tarantula is so large that it can hunt and consume small birds, rodents, and even reptiles. Equipped with 1-inch, 2.5 centimeters fangs, it delivers a powerful bite. Although not lethal to humans, it can cause intense pain, nausea, and severe irritation. But that's not the only way it defends itself. When feeling threatened, the Goliath Birdeater hisses loudly, creating a sound that echoes through the jungle, then flicks barbed, irritation-inducing hairs into the air to deter predators. If that fails, it won't hesitate to sink its massive fangs into anything that gets too close, delivering a bite that has been described as feeling like a nail being driven into the skin. If you ever come across one of these giant spiders in the wild, there's only one piece of advice: run and don't look back. Which of these spiders terrifies you the most? Would you dare to hold one of these giant spiders in your hands? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this list, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more spine-chilling facts.